Hi friends, today we'll discuss about adverse event reporting methods. What is adverse drug reactions? Uh, it is a response to a drug that is noxious, unintended, and which occurs at doses normally used in men for prophylaxis, diagnosis, or therapy of disease, or for the modification of physiologic functions. Generally, it is classified as six types. First is augmented, second is bizarre, third is chronic, fourth is delayed, fifth is end of use, sixth is failure. So I'll explain one by one. First is augmented, that is dose related. Second is bizarre, that is non-dose related. Third is chronic, that is dose and time related. Fourth is delayed, that is only and only time related. Fifth is end of use, that is withdrawal of drug or withdrawal of dose. And the last is failure, that is failure of therapy. The what we can say the whatever drug we are using and having therapy for the particular disease, it's failure. Okay. Uh, Coming to the next slides, that is global safety reporting requirements. Generally, there are two types of reporting that can be classified as single cases, aggregate cases. So, what we can tell in single cases, usually it is we can report it within 7 to 15 days in case of serious, unexpected, suspected adverse events. Okay, uh, and in aggregate cases, we can report it in an interval of 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or 3 years for marketed drugs, and 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 for a compound that is annually for investigation. And what we can say here in aggregate cases, adverse events are to be sent to HAS for at designated intervals for annual safety report. Means annual update report should be available with HAS. Okay. So coming to the next one, sources of adverse event reports. It can be classified into four types of reports. First is spontaneous, second is solicited, third is medical literature or media, and fourth is stimulated reports. So, what is the spontaneous reports? We can tell that the reports which are quoted by the healthcare professional or non-healthcare professionals, or that we can get from internet. Second is solicited report. That is that it can be obtained from clinical trials from phase 1 to phase 4, or whatever the drugs are available in the markets. If any kind of observations comes out from it. Okay. Next is medical literature or media, like whatever we are getting from a research paper or review papers, or we can get it from the media, like whatever the news we are getting. Okay. Next, last is stimulated reports. It includes patient support programs, disease management, marketing surveys, patient registries, health outcome studies, lawsuits, quality of life questionnaires, and medical chart reviews. Like what normally we can say that this kind of uh, reports we can get in hospitals or any public healthcare centers. Okay, so coming to the next slide, expedited reporting. Okay, so all the adverse drug reactions, which are both serious and unexpected, are subjected to expedited reporting, which we can call in shortcut that is SUSAR. Okay, and it reports to all the sources that comes from spontaneous and any type of clinical or experimental investigations. Okay. Uh, Next is non-expedited reportings, which are serious but expected. Means any kind of activity that are serious, but it is expected for further studies. Like we can tell it is for clinical investigations. Okay. Uh, or we can study anything that is not related to any product or any kind of serious event. Means the events are expected, but the events are still not happened. Okay. So what we can tell that this can be studied for the adverse event that are available for the drugs which are already available in markets. So coming to the next one, expedited reporting, whatever the other scenarios are there, that is, these are situations in addition to single case reportings of serious adverse events or reactions that may necessitate rapid communication to regulatory authorities. Appropriate medical and scientific judgment should be applied in each situation. And here 3 points are mentioned. For a first is for an expected serious adverse drug reactions and increase in the rate of occurrence, which is judged to be clinically important. Second is a significant hazard to the patient population, like lack of efficacy with a medical product used in treating Lyme or any kind of threatening disease. Third is a major safety finding from a newly completed animal study, like we can say carcinogenicity. Okay, coming to the next one, that is reporting time frames. First is fatal or life-threatening unexpected adverse drug reactions. Like before, I told it, that this can be reported within 3 to 7 calendar days. So the sponsor, whoever are manufacturing the drugs or having this kind of uh, clinical studies, it should be reported in 7 calendar days, or can be, and complete reports can be submitted with additional 8 calendar days. And second one, all other serious or unexpected adverse drug reactions. So what is it? It can be extended up to maximum 15 calendar days after the knowledge of the sponsor. Okay. So coming the next part, that is minimum criteria for reporting of adverse drug reactions. Generally, it has 4 criteria as mentioned in the slides. First is identifiable patient, means patient should be identifiable. Second is a suspect medical product like drug, we can say basics. And the third is identifiable reporting source, like reporting source should be ident. It can be, should be identified. And the third is an event, that outcome which can be identified as serious and unexpected, and for which clinical investigations cases should be reasonable. Like what we can say, SUSAR, SUSAR. Okay. Next, so how it should be reported? It should be reported. Means adverse drug reaction should be reported from following forms. It is COMS, MedWatch 3500, MedWatch 3500A, then CDSU adverse drug reactions form. First is COMS one. COMS. What is COMS? COMS means Council for International Organization of Medical Science. It means we need to report to the international organizations. Next, MedWatch 3500. What is MedWatch 3500? It is used for reporting of medical device or adverse events by manufacturing of users or importers. Okay. What is next is what is MEDWAS 3500A? It is mandatory reporting by importers, or we can say in case of mandatory we can say voluntary reporting by the manufacturers or the professionals for the adverse drug reactions or adverse event, whatever you can say. Then next is CDSCO ADR form. So I think everyone knows what is CDSCO. Okay. uh, Here this the 6 points whatever is mentioned, like patient details, suspected medicinal products, other treatments, or details of adverse drug reactions, or details of reporters and administrative and spontaneous company details should be mentioned. That is for CDSU. Thank you for your patience. Hope I have explained you properly. If you wish to connect with us, you can connect me with the following contact number and following mail ID. And if you need any kind of online classes for any pharma topics, then we can discuss with the following websites and YouTube channel, or we can discuss personally with any social media applications. Thank you.